you go.
Sorry. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Ray and Jay Odyssey. I'm one of your co-hosts, Jay. To my immediate left, we have,
It's happy.
and directly in front of me, we have
Coach.
We're back once again with Date Everything. Getting near the end of the wire for this. We've got 67 people out of the house right now, but still got a ways to go. Some we need to realize, some we need to woo first in order to realize.
Yeah, that's always the tough one.
Yes. But before we get into any of that, Coach has a question for us.
Yeah, so I've been kind of... It's interesting when you have Date Everything in your algorithm show up. The algorithm naturally starts putting other dating information around you. So, as a result, there's a lot of discussion. Like, way too much discussion. Like, if we have more dating sims in the future, we will not run out of material.
That's good.
So, but because it's always so weird when we ask all these questions. It's like you said before, where it's like we always get to the complicated stuff, and then we're right here, and then I'm like, okay, we still haven't asked this simple one yet.
The more obvious ones.
Right. So this is one of the obvious ones.
All right.
Do you prefer online dating or in-person dating? Now, I say this, and there's a couple ways of going about this. Like, does this mean that you are using either one to search for a date? Or, are you fine with this? Like, especially if you're going online, like, are you fine with it only being that for a while? So there's a lot of
Sub questions.
Yeah. Cyrus is here, still waiting for you to do polyamory. We will get to that. It will be on one of our wheel spins, I'd say.
The sort of kind of successor to a game like this.
Right.
Right.
Also the office supplies one too.
There's so many of these types of games.
Right.
Like I said, we're not going to run out of material in either category. So, I'm going to ask the room. the room being what it is. I don't want to get into personal stuff, of course. So I'll let you guys decide what to share.
All right. Happy, you want to go first?
Sure, I can go first.
Okay.
I prefer, when it comes to meeting new people, I prefer online dating, not in real life dating.
Okay.
The primary reason being that I have a tad bit of neurodivergency, but also social anxiety. So I'm not really good at meeting people for the first time. And I could be the one to come across as odd if I'm meeting for the first time. So I liked online dating, especially for just screening people. Because there's some weirdos out there and you can screen them out real quick through online dating. You don't have to actually go on a physical date with them and be like, whoa, this person's weird. What do I do? How do I get out of this situation? There's a block button. It's real easy, for online dating. I'm not into you, block,
Yeah.
And then the sub question about, are you okay for it being online for a period of time? Yes, but it can't be too long, because if it's too long, then I start to think about, what are you hiding? Do you have a wife and kids somewhere that you're hiding? Are you in jail, and you can't meet up in person? Those are things that I start to think about if it becomes too long. Surprisingly enough, me and Jay met in person, not online, and that was different for me.
Though, oddly enough, the rest of our dating period could technically be classified as online dating.
Right, because I was doing the over-the-road truck driving, and majority of our interactions were text message or FaceTime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I would say that's you are using it to still be with the person that you've met in real life.
Yes, at that
So
point,
it's like
yes.
that's not the catalyst. I think it's more of like what is it, the conduit then?
Sure.
I'd say so.
Cyrus says, I'm okay with dating someone online, but not with randos. It would have to be through a mutual friend to limit catfishing.
I agree with that.
That's a really good point.
No,
That is a good point.
That is smart. That is smart. Just to piggyback off of that, I'm okay with dating online as well. And that being said, I've never used like one of those dating online services though. I've never done a Tinder or anything like that. But I have met lots of people through social media, and I don't jump the focus right away. I just just let them see as they are as friends first. What do they post about? Yada yada yada, and then like after a while, then see how it goes at that.
Yeah. There's a whole discussion to be had about the dating apps too.
Mm-hmm.
Some dating apps are more like just strictly hookup apps,
Mm-hmm.
and some are more geared towards dating, and some are more geared towards friendship. So, for example, when I moved across the country, we won't say the city and state that I moved to, but it was literally 2,000 miles away from home, and I didn't know anyone. Someone in that town suggested that I use Bumble to meet other women to like do brunch dates, or find people just that wanted to hang out, play cards or whatever. And I noticed that app in particular was geared towards friends and not necessarily dating, versus other apps like was mentioned, Tinder could be viewed as more of a hookup type app.
Totally. All right, let's go.
So you got to be careful.
Yeah.
What the Shadow Lord?
Yeah, we'll kind of go into realizing phases as we talk.
Okay.
Penumbra. My friends and I are watching horror movies on Discord. Wanna join us?
Cyrus says there's a ton of dating apps. Reggie, Skylar, Willie, Textbox Jan.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm ready to realize you.
No cap.
Okay.
Okay, for real.
This needs a different form. I enter, so I can walk into the light.
Yes.
For real?
Yes.
Go ahead and do it, Skips.
Skippy.
Let there be shadow.
The spectral energy flows through your deviators, and what was once merely a shadow becomes...
Whoa.
I gotta stand up and see what he looks like.
Huh. I used to wear that outfit back in the 2000s.
I mean, you're kind of in the same age bracket as Ray Chase, right?
Yep.
So, kind of checks out as to why he would stick with that style.
I feel so warm.
Skips looks up at the sun for the first time, stretching his now human hand towards it in wonder.
It's so beautiful.
Glad to see you so happy.
The interplay between light and shadow. I can't look away.
Skips stands transfixed, his pupils dilating in and out as he looks around at everything in the house.
What if I...
He takes the nearest lamp and turns it on and off and on.
Fascinating.
He does this for hours.
Skips, you okay? You do you. Poor electric bill. As if we ever had to worry about money in this game.
Top one.
Skips, you okay?
Oh, the contrast between the volumes. These shapes which transfix me. I know what I need to do now.
With resolve in his eyes, Skips stares straight into your soul. Lights dance between his irises.
I will become Lord of Shadows.
By joining the local theatre troupe as a lighting operator.
Okay.
Spotlight on.
All right.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah.
All right.
And now we no longer have a shadow here.
Oh no. Oh, who's next?
Cyrus is saying Lego sheep. I can only translate that as Eddie and Bolt, which I think we already did, right?
Yeah, we did them. They're on the wall.
Skip Shadley was realized. He joins the local theater troupe and became a lighting operator. Let me just kind of figure this out real quick. All the way to the bottom. Oh, you're saying that he worked as a lighting operator in the theater group.
Mm.
So they had the same job.
Mm.
Not that I needed to do because we're right there. But, okay. Nice.
Do you want to try them right now? Finish that off?
Take a look at that real quick. What I really wanted to do is,
Realize everybody?
yeah, kind of get this phase out of the way.
Alright.
You.
Should be maxed out.
Well, yeah, we are. But
Right.
she's been a pain to
The AC.
track of. So it is on. Just do it again. I wonder if I can. I never really took the time to see if I
Oh,
can.
there she is.
Never mind. Okay, Aaron, I want to bring you to life.
To taste breath as you do? Intriguing. It would mean unshackling myself from immortality.
Which is really weird. How are we going to realize air?
Listen.
We'll find out.
Listen.
Air leaves the room and we just
We just die.
suffocate. But even you said you will eventually disperse into nothingness as you are. Please, immortality is overrated. I think we'll go trying.
Yeah.
That's correct. I shudder as I think of that fate. Perhaps living as a human will give me a new perspective and new feelings. Do you have the necessary ingredients?
And then some.
Wow, Aaron is a frosty one. I am amazed at your love prowess.
It wasn't easy.
Yeah, hi to you too. Anyway, I'm gonna get started with all my science stuff. Let's make some wind.
The spectral energy flows through your deviators, and what was once merely a puff of air becomes.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, she's naked.
She's gonna be a stripper.
This is an M-rated game. You should have showed it all.
More work for me at the end.
Huh?
Be a lot more work for me at the end.
Gorgeous, and still retaining that phosphorescent appeal, it's Aaron, now reborn as a human. You gaze into each other's eyes, and there's only one thing to be said.
I can't breathe. Where are your clothes at?
I feel amazing.
In fact, one of the reasons Erin was so cold was because she was at the mercy of the elements at all times. Completely wrapped up in the whims of other elements, she believed she could not act on her own.
I can do anything?
Erin lifts her arms, spins around, and does an incredible backflip.
Okay.
And all at once, she speaks.
My love, my love, my love, my love. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It feels awfully nice to speak. I get it. I get it now. I can do.
I can't believe this is who you became. I'm not so sure this was a good idea.
Well, we're in it now.
Me neither. Eon spent being an absolute toad to everyone I met. For what?
Erin speaks to you, to the air, to the couch, to the people she sees on the streets.
Hey, 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 hi, hey,
Why did she have to cover up Skylar?
Hey, everybody talking is really, really fun, huh?
With boundless energy, Erin embarks on the career that gives her the most joy. Auctioneering.
I,
Okay.
Well, it's a job.
that was not the leap of logic I was expecting for this type of character.
We've got lot 405, lot 405, stay alive with 405. Bidding starts at 3. Do I hear a 3-pointer? Do I hear yes? All in the way. Do 4. 4. Do I hear 4? Do I hear 5? 5. Anyone for a 5? 5? No? Sold!
You know, it's good that I gave her actually something to do as a voice actress.
Yeah.
The whole point was like not to talk to her for the longest,
Right.
and now she actually has stuff to say.
She moves to the city, where the best auctions are held, and rents an apartment high in the stratosphere. She's ready to talk your ear off anytime you want to chat. As a friend, she always perks your spirits up with long talks that go deep into the night. For her, she is truly happy, for the first time in her limitless existence.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
Hey, God, everything has been happening so quickly. I have so much to tell you. So, first things first, I'm gonna be a nurse.
Okay.
okay. Cyrus says, so the moral of her story is sometimes a woman hates you, and sometimes it's just this thermostat setting.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I am just so damn excited. Honestly, I was like inspired by you. It might sound a little silly, but you've really been like mending all these broken hearts, helping people live their best lives, even if they aren't all exactly people yet. Anyways, my other news is I've revived my dusty dating profile. I'm ready for love again, baby.
Well, speaking of online dating.
Yeah, I was actually gonna figure out like, all right, when's the best time I should, kind of reintroduce the topic. It just did it for me. So about dating apps is like you were mentioning earlier, how there's different uses in between them when you have them on. They are a business though.
Oh, totally.
Yes.
Oh, they absolutely
Like
are.
they are a business first and foremost.
There's lots of free ones out there, but
But
the thing is with that one, the caveat with that is, if it's free, you might get a, say this as nice as possible, a lower dating pool, if you will, a lower quality of people that you would be interested in.
Yeah, you're gonna get the short end of the stick.
Exactly.
and then you have to consider too that some apps have a high percentage of bots.
There is that. So it's like you may be doing all this work only to get something that isn't even human, but it's just something to keep you on the site, or keep you on the app, keep you, signing in, and
Engaged.
giving it attention. So
And a lot of those free apps too, they're not really free. There's like
Oh, no.
free to create a profile. They're free to look at other profiles. But if you want to message someone, then you have to buy coins or something like that.
and it's like for some of the more common apps, they've recently been investigated for some stuff. One of them was like shadow banning people for arbitrary reasons.
Yep.
And it's like you can still log on, you can still swipe at your leisure, you can still, kind of like send messages or whatever. You won't get seen.
Mm.
And it's like none of it will matter. And you won't know why they decided to do that to your account.
And they don't tell you that either.
No. So that's pretty messed up. Especially right now, we're in a generation where there's so many people that rely on it in order to kind of like meet new friends, because they may not have that built source of kinship with others in order so that they can kind of search on your behalf, or like Cyrus is saying, like go through mutual people, or have people that you can trust to network for you, kind of help you matchmake or whatever like that. And the best case scenario for an app like this for its reputation to work, right? Is if you actually develop and have a loving couple that get found through their site. That is amazing to hear as a user, but as a business, you now just lost 2 people.
Right.
So the next incentive is to then, I guess, pay more money in the short term, so that gives you a better chance to be seen by someone that's actually like worthy in the long term. And what happens when so many people of a certain demographic hear that at the same time? That floods the market.
Mm.
And it's a lot of the guys that are flooding that market. So now we're having, like, I'm not going to say an exact percentage because it's going to fluctuate over time, but it's well over 50% of like guys relying on dating apps like that as opposed to the women.
Yep.
So they're doing all this extra attention. Now they're giving it all this extra money, and they're probably doing it on a monthly basis in order to be seen by the same few women that are on there.
Yeah.
Because some of it's going to be based on proximity, some of it's going to be based on, the other incentives that the woman would provide, and etc. Because there's always that list, right?
I mean, I can definitely understand what you're saying, because I would get so many messages, way more messages than I could ever respond to in one day. Tons of messages.
Yeah.
25 plus a day.
And it's because of that as to why the guy doesn't receive anything.
Right.
Because it's not their fault that, you're just caught in a conga line of attempts.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no other way for them to solve that situation. At least not on the user side. Because the app can't just generate more women. That's supposed to be a human thing.
Right.
Which humans are struggling to do. Because of other, all the extra little issues. A good amount of it is money. Some of it, they're outside external sources, but some of it is also social. Some of it, it's just in situations kind of like yourself, where it's like, okay, if you have social anxiety, then you may not feel inclined to go to someone in person.
Like a speed dating event.
Right, because in something like that, first impressions are valuable.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're online, it's best. You feel you're at your best when you can kind of customize how your first impression is, which is why the dating profile is so important. But you still gotta be the person.
Yes.
Yeah.
You still gotta be the person that you claim that you are.
Which a lot of times that's not the case.
Yeah.
Nope.
So it is often a losing battle. And while that there are so many cons that are being added in recent years to, like, in real life dating, those cons are so much easier and so much more controllable to overcome than the presence of an online dating. So, like, I would prefer it if a single person like myself would want to find someone in real life and to have that. But that doesn't mean that, like, the vicinity of where I am in my lifestyle is going to permit that.
Right.
Which, okay, if I am in that boat, then there are so many others that are in that same boat. Because they can't change their lifestyle in order to find that person that likes them for that temporary lifestyle to be found. So someone's got to give way. And it's no longer been the guys doing that. Gaming with character. Hey, everyone.
Ooh.
Hey,
how's it going?
Good to see you. I won't give out your information unless you want to. But, okay. So, our options here. Delete it and date me. Oh my god, that's so fun. Are you sure you're ready to get out there?
OMG, is so fun.
I honestly didn't think I was going to be ready this soon, but I feel like I'm in this amazing new stage of my life. And I just want to meet new people too, who will keep up that amazing energy.
So, gaming with character, we have a question. Would you prefer online dating or in real life dating?
Yes. Don't be shy now.
Whoever dates you will be very lucky. I think that'll be good for you. Just be careful out there.
Oh, that's nice.
Huh?
I said that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not really a choice.
But no, she said. Oh, I thought gaming with character said all that to you.
No. No, I'm just reading.
Wow. And I said, oh, that's nice of them to say that about you, Coach. Oh, okay. La 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 la. Torn between triangle or square.
We'll go triangle.
God, okay, well, I have to run. Nursing school registrations in a little bit. But hey, big things for Sam coming. Thanks for supporting me always. I couldn't have done this without you. Talk soon, okay?
Okay.
They said Coach is cool.
Good.
Thank you.
He appreciates it.
Your check's not in the mail, by the way. So. All right. Aaron. You realize, Aaron, she became an auctioneer.
Okay.
All right, but actually, we reset it. Let's just take a look. We could probably tackle. Oh. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Hang on. Where'd you go?
Who?
Yep, that is Aaron.
Who's asking about here? Oh, yes.
And then this was a Shadow Lord. Or skips. You know.
Is that gaming with character asking?
Yeah. Okay. He said, "My God." Makes me wonder why we didn't do it sooner. Okay, I think we can. No, we can't because freaking Jeremy. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Are you afraid?
I don't think we can do Freddy because the other things in the kitchen.
Good point.
We can't do Dasha because that's a
I will say,
glitch.
For the heck of it, we could try though.
I'm gonna say for the heck of it. We'll try Diana.
After all, we did,
Oh, you're back! I have so much to tell you.
Smoke a lot.
I bet you have so much to tell me! Adventures? New friends? This is the place to share, divulge, and burden and reflect! The fact that we both get to do it is just... it's the best! I'm still me. You may have imagined that identity fades in and out like a camera seeking focus, but really it changes colors. The chameleon learns and adjusts, but it's still a lizard in the end. I think I also might be obsessed with lizards. Anyway, welcome. It's always good to see you.
Square.
I guess that's how we'll word it. What if I could offer you real skin, my chameleon?
Yes! Enthusiastically and with no context, yes! But as I understand it, this isn't entirely up to me. Do you have what you need?
Diana, bring your magic to the world.
The spectral energy flows through your deviators, and what was once merely your diary becomes
Nice.
It's fine. Just maybe a little too similar.
I mean, for a diary, there's not a whole lot that they can.
I get it. I get that, but I mean, it's just like, there's other characters that have drastically different looks compared to that we normally see them. I was like, it's not bad. It's just like it's fine.
Oh, I have skin.
Diana runs her fingers over her own body, understanding slowly that for the first time in her existence, she is.
I have an ending, which must mean I have a beginning. And in between those 2 points, if they even are points, they may be spectra of their own. There must be a middle.
Diana's hands come to rest on her own very real belly.
My belly's very real too.
She looks up at you with quivering silver tears balanced in her eyes.
I have a middle.
I'm so proud of you, Diana.
Diana's gratitude at finally having a self to understand was so deep that she wanted to help other people discover themselves in the same way. She became a therapist. For a while, her practice was booming, for, as you can attest, there has never been a better listener and keeper of secrets than Diana. But as time went by, she began to notice the same creeping disillusion, that numb panic that had defined so many of her years in the house. She was filling her new self to the brim with other, and the fragile her was being crushed beneath the accumulating mass. Finally, she had had enough. Walking back to her apartment from the office, she found herself standing befuddled in the middle of a crowded intersection. All the lights were broken. The pedestrian signal flashed, "Go, stop, 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 go." The cars from all sides were honking. The driver of a yellow taxi to her right waving his arms. The driver of a great black SUV in front of her laying on the horn in dark sunglasses. Diana stood disassociated in the midst of this chaos. From deep within her, a slow knowledge welled up. A simple and powerful no. She reached out with her right arm and swiveled her eyes to focus on the driver of the yellow taxi at the end of her fingers. She flipped her palm upward to face him. Stop. And he stopped. She reached out with her left arm and cleanly motioned for the great black SUV to move forward, slowly. There. And he moved. And the car behind him moved. And the car behind that one followed. When 11 cars had gone through, Diana flipped her palm, and the car stopped on a dime, as if by magic. She rotated her eyes back to the yellow taxi and motioned to him. Your turn. He stared at her, transfixed. But with only a slight hesitation, he began to move. And the car after him. And the van after that. Once he was through the intersection, the cabbie leaned out of his window and smiled. A bystander did eventually call the police, and the lights at the intersection were repaired that night. But Diana had found her happy place. She has been the star of the Metro Traffic Bureau ever since. On her days off, she sometimes comes back to visit.
I don't really have anything to add to all that.
I mean, it's a lot of stuff happening.
Diana Reeves realized and became the star of the Metro Traffic Bureau as a traffic control officer. They're not even going to try to mention that she was a therapist in there.
There's a lot of stuff, man.
Okay. Let's take a look at what else we can do. Could finally do Bodhi.
Okay.
So the question in chat still remains: IRL or online?
Andre, how are you?
Well, actually, I've actually come to realize you, if you're into it.
Realize it.
Whoa. Hold on there, amigo. Realize
How many badass things are you gonna do for me? First, you wake me up. Then you show me all these bodacious years I missed. And now I'm gonna get realized?
So you're into it.
Oh, I'm into it. Big time. Let's go! Are you ready to rock right now?
I would love.
Bodhi, let's get radical.
The spectral energy flows through your dataviators, and what was once merely a time capsule becomes.
Yes. Well,
Marty McFly.
kid thinks he's gonna drown.
See, this is what I mean. They flipped up his style completely. It wasn't basically the same, you know?
Yeah, just gotta see the shoes. They're probably the same things that Marty had on.
Nike high tops, yeah.
Let's see.
Kind of sort of looks like it, just from what we can see.
Yeah, just from the tongue.
Da, 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 da! Here I am, alive and in the flesh. Gotta love it, baby!
Well, well. You look ready to take on the world, my friend.
Bodhi made sure to say a very musical goodbye to you before he left in the morning. When asked what he planned on doing, what would be his ambition for his new life, he replied only,
I don't know yet. Still got a lot to learn, so I guess I'll figure something out.
That's what they all say.
He bounced around doing odd jobs, and quite happily too, until he found himself working at a movie studio as a coffee delivery guy. One day, delivering an order of iced lattes to a closed set on one of the sound stages, he heard snatches of the music he recognized from his history as a time capsule. He saw frizzy perms, tight jeans with sneakers, bright leggings with leg warmers. He had delivered coffee to the set of the first season of Stranger Rings.
Wow.
He couldn't contain his excitement or his emotion, and the director soon noticed the kooky coffee delivery boy in the corner who seemed to know all the references and all the mannerisms so much better than the actors, or even the writers.
Wow.
Although he, of course, couldn't tell the director why he knew the 80s as well as he did, he was able to label himself an enthusiast. Works for me, thought the grateful director. Bodhi was soon thereafter hired as a consultant. He goes to work grinning every single day.
Okay.
Really could have used him instead of AI for the last bit, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Not bad.
Well, time for bed. All right. He used the power of realization to bring Bodhi to life, and he found his true calling as a time period consultant for movies. All right. Let's see what else we can do here. Running out of possible people here.
Reggie?
I don't think we can do Reggie.
What?
We might still be in need of him in case we ever have anybody hate us. That's why. I don't think we can. I don't think we can like completely get rid of his service.
Mikey.
I mean, he's there at the last for a reason.
Anybody in chat have anything to say?
Not at the moment. Okay. Want to try Luke? It's
Okay.
been
Okay,
a
let's
lot
go
of
back.
minutes since we've talked to him.
Go back to the phone again. All right, let's go. Who can we actually let leave here?
Could we let leave?
Yes. Okay, stop. Go back up.
Wait, what?
Like whose routes are completed that we can realize.
Well, Reggie, Keith,
Henry.
Luke.
It's just Henry.
Oh yeah.
It's simple enough. You know, we drove into alcoholism.
Hey again, friend. I'm always happy to see you. Wish I had more time, but hopefully I can see you soon.
I don't realize you.
So, we can hang out in real life?
No.
And have real liquor?
I'm a bad
You don't have to tell
influence.
me. But what's in your bag?
Yeah, you know you are.
Henry who? You're now Henry Pooman.
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters, and what was once merely a vacuum cleaner becomes.
Nice.
Not bad.
Oh,
Welcome to the amazing digital circus.
I need something to.
Hoove swings his head from side to side, delighting in the movement of his newly human hair. His locks frame his handsome face in a way that only makes him even more devastatingly beautiful.
Oh my gosh, he's handsome.
look at these dreads! Hey, I thought my most attractive feature was my upholstery brush.
Yeah, dude. You look awesome.
Yeah, so human.
So the design is very meant to be for.
Makes me curious. Is there a library around here?
Not anymore.
The library, like the books.
Yeah. Well, looks only get me so far. I want books. There's something I've never been able to get out of my bag.
While looking up vacuums in the library, Hoove was surprised to find 0 books about his ancestors. Instead, it was replete with knowledge about space, physics, and the mysteries of the.
Weird.
What the heck?
Hoove
Universe.
sucked up all this knowledge like a grad school PhD candidate, which he then became.
My thesis is about the event horizon. It has drawn me in like nothing else.
He works with the leading space programs of the world, where he explores event horizons no vacuum could ever dream of replicating.
That's quite the turn for a character like him.
Mm-hmm.
Right, from drunk to PhD student.
Space.
And here I thought he was stuck. Who would realize he works at NASA, exploring event horizons. I just love the next two things. You've earned whose friendship? Who hates you?
Nora, Celia, Freddie, Dorian, Keith.
I think Keith might be the only one that we could try. But even then, that'd be a little bit difficult. So
Yeah, just give it a shot.
Yeah.
Some of these ones we're just gonna try to give a shot.
Hello again, dear friend.
Give me your candy.
What can I assist you with? Candy, perhaps?
I mean, if you're offering.
don't taunt me like this again.
And I, my friend, am open to being realized.
Or is he needed for Dorian?
You
I
want me to
mean,
tell
what-
us?
When
Do you have the proper
When
keys?
Skylar tell us?
Come on, Keith.
Oh, I guess not.
Unlock your potential.
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters, and what was once merely a skeleton key becomes.
Okay.
Right. Here.
Keith is into some interesting parties, I would say.
Right then.
Let's fucking party!
Woo! Woo! I'll do Carajo.
What?
Yes! Hey, where are the drugs, eh?
Whoa.
Drugs?
Just a minute. It's quite the turnaround for this refined gentleman to like, where are the drugs, man?
I don't have any drugs.
That's fucking lame. Catch you later. I'm on the next flight to Ibiza. Join me if you feel like taking off that diaper.
What?
I can't.
What?
believe this.
What? You're speechless?
Kinda.
Yes.
Narrator?
Keith, where did you get the cash to buy tickets to Ibiza?
What do you mean, where did I get it? I opened your safe.
We realized the money!
The money and the safe.
We don't have one anymore!
Key, get it?
No! They're already out of the house!
Not to mention, remember that crypto account info we found
That I do remember.
in the online journal that I supposedly wanted to open to find out about my past?
Uh-huh.
Well, I fucking stole all of the crypto in that account! I'm goddamn loaded now!
So then why do you need my safe?
Ah. Well, Keith did indeed get on the next plane to Ibiza, which happened to be full of missionaries of the Church of Latter-day Saints.
What?
After being caught consuming a certain unnamed substance in the bathroom through an unnamed orifice, a heated argument broke out between him and the flight crew. Keith's last words were,
See you on the other side of the moon, lunch ladies!
before exiting the plane via the emergency door at 30,000 feet.
Did he die?
Yes. Yes, he did.
He's dead?
Almost certainly.
La 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 la.
Well, damn.
Well,
Well, I'll be.
we'll coach your murderer now. How do you feel?
Get me out of here! Oh my gosh, all those drums.
Oh, that's cool.
What's cool?
Because the business that we went to said, "Oh, I'm sending out drones to try to find the glasses." The drones are outside, hovering around.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting.
Oh,
Yep. There they go. Okay, then. All right, who's next? It's kind of a hard.
You turned Keith into a human who turned out to be a sociopath.
And he's dead.
He kind of brings up something like statistically this was likely, you know,
What do you mean?
out of 100 realizable people, one of them was
had
out to
be a son.
yeah, one of them had to be crazy.
Oh, sure, but the thing is, he's not the only unhinged person in this whole house.
No, but he was the most secretly unhinged.
Right.
So there, a lot of them were openly.
Sure.
But this one was completely out of nowhere.
What a twist, folks.
I'm now more on Dorian's side than I ever was for about this whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
Can we check in with Dorian?
Well, yeah, we're gonna have to at some point. We gotta, cover every single door in the house multiple times in order to
Oh,
Okay, so
let him be that way.
going back to the Dasha thing, I did look it up. It's a 50-50 shot. Some people are saying that they are able to realize. Apparently, okay. She's so heavily tied to Abel, and some people were able to do it where they completed Abel's route but didn't realize him yet until they finished Dasha. Then they were able to do it. But then some people were able to just do her straight away without any other real issues. So it's kind of a coin toss.
Okay. So I'm wondering if the 50-50 is going to be like with each day
I don't know.
or with each time I turn on the game itself.
Time will tell.
Ah, there you are, my beloved.
Okay. I want to realize you, Dasha.
Realize?
I don't even.
Me?
I don't even think we made it this far before.
Sorry, but Dasha can't be realized just yet.
No, this is what it is.
Seems like she still needs to be there for Shelley.
But that's the issue. Okay.
Does that make sense?
No, it doesn't.
That's okay. Just keep checking.
Hi, Shelly.
I just love that. That's like the one shelf you go to for her.
Oh, that's convenient.
True.
But I'm gonna see if it's like a day thing.
Ah, there you are. Realize? Sorry, but Dasha can't see. Does that make sense? That's okay. Just keep checking in with the.
Okay, let's try somebody else then.
Okay. Oh, we can't do any of these.
The haters. Ryan, Doc, Ryan, Freddie, Celia.
These are still tied with other people. Obviously, she needs to do the last one.
So,
So now we're going back to a couple of these other ones, and I think we're on the track of.
do you want to like get some headway into Dorian right now?
Where should we start?
Well, I'm going to start. There's Dorian in front of us.
I saw it happen.
What?
Keith,
Oh,
my old mate.
oh. I can't believe that happened either.
Goes to show that sometimes friends aren't what you believe them to be. I'll have to think about this. I have to be more solid, more foundationally secure in who I attach myself to. You don't have any wayward plans, do you?
I swear to you, I don't. I can do what I like, okay? I'm not beholden to you.
Dang. Okay, triangle.
Good. Thank you. I'll see you around.
Okay. Gonna chip away at that. Figured we sort ourselves out with him first.
Sure.
Ah, you are returned. Each sunrise should be greeted with the same surprise and gratitude. I am, as you might have gleaned, glad to see you. I've been thinking about you. I haven't been able to think about much else of late. In fact, love is the prime mover in my mind. But it has been a lost love, unrequited or torturous love. But a new star rises, and I begin to think of new love. A single bud breaking ground, seeking the sun with an innocent blossom. Would you break this ground with me? Tell me, do I shine in your heart the way you have begun to shine in mine?
I can't believe this is already kind of done. Okay, Washford, you are a galaxy entire. You are a galaxy entire in my eyes. Okay. I do see something shiny. Pretty sure it's just a friendly glimmer, though. I do love you, but I know another who might love you still. What about Drysdale? I don't care about that.
Square.
Taking the friend route with him?
Sure, why not?
A friendly reply. Ah, yes. You mean to say that the feeling between us is regard, affection, but nothing more.
Yeah. Good friendship, I think. Don't get me wrong, you are amazing, but I want to be honest.
Either or.
Square.
I feel then, friend, that I must thank you.
Go for it.
Your friendship has reawakened in me something that I was sure I had lost forever. I never again thought to feel so awake, so vital as I have with you. You have brought me back into the light, my friend. and I am grateful.
I get it. Thank you for the appreciation. It's been my pleasure. I'm glad you're so much happier. Question has to be asked, though. What about Drysdale?
What about Drysdale?
Ah, well, what about him then?
You know we've been talking. Do you want to see him? Oh, come on. You're in love with him, dummy.
Triangle?
Drysdale. I have dreamt of him. His face has been before my eyes like a veil, covering and coloring my world for longer than I care to recall. I do love him. But do you find that there comes a moment when love itself is not enough? This love was so outsized once that it could hold the mistakes and the pain, but it has deflated. And well, if he will apologize, if he will see what he did and how it hurt me, the love will be free. I will see him anew, and we together will leave that ugly country.
Huh? I'll see if he wants that. I think he's ready.
I think he's ready.
Oh, can it be? Well, then speak of my intent to him, and I shall make a dramatic appearance. I imagine he will most thoroughly enjoy that. The resizing of my love for him has opened me. Perhaps to you, if you will have me. I am no longer limited by false loyalty, fear in a frock coat. Do you accept my love? Drysdale and I very soon shall know where we stand. But you, where do you and I stand now?
I thought we just asked that question.
Square.
Farewell, friend. You are and shall be welcome here.
Oh, we're
Truth teller, compatriot, friend.
okay. Drysdale.
Yes? Oh, you caught me at a time when I was, sitting here like a lump. A big QB lump.
I just came from talking with Wofford.
You what? Oh, of course you did. He was probably just draped all over the floor, dripping emotions. He's an obvious one to ask if you're trying to accomplish something.
Well, he was a little mopey. Not trying to upset you, but I thought you should know.
Square?
Well, I think the route that we're trying to go with him is triangle.
Okay.
I know! It's exhausting! It was exhausting anyway. He hasn't exhausted me in years.
What happened between you two? Sounds juicy.
Triangle.
Oh, I just don't think I can go into it. Heavy emotion is such a burden to an effervescent spirit.
I think that's all the more reason as to why you should release it. You don't have to cry or anything. We can just chat. Or I can come back another time if you don't want to talk about it now.
Triangle.
Oh, chatting is just so tantalizingly close to real talk. Why don't I just divulge?
That works.
I don't like to tell the story. I don't know that I ever have, really. Washi called it the pale betrayal.
Washi? Oh, what a cute nickname.
Square.
Oh, sweet dry as sheet. Never tell him I used that name in front of you. I wasn't even allowed to use it in a public place. He'd purse his lips if I did.
Yes, I saw him do that.
It's unmistakable. But I did it anyway. I loved his lips.
So what happened?
There's a young hormone around here named... Perhaps you brushed up against him at some point.
Oh, yes, we have.
Yes. I remember him scrawny, kind of sexy. Well, we have met him.
Oh, well,
So I
a default
can't
triangle.
He's hard to miss. In any event, he has this habit of taking off his clothes. He wanders around, nearly nude, unbothered by the temperature changes he engenders in others.
The hot boy made you hotter. Oh, shame on you, Drystone. Come on.
The hot boy made you hotter.
Permanent press, darling. He used to do it so often that Washford and I took to using his clothes as part of our act. We would flip them and wring them and fold them whilst he was flipping and folding and wringing me. It was, my God, it was spectacular. I was spectacular. That, after years of doing this act with Washford, it began to grind on me. Washford can be very difficult. And one being can only take so much from another before the pressure has to be released. The heat has to go somewhere.
What did you do? It sounds like it's going in a bad direction.
What'd you do?
Well, we were in the middle of our act. We were using Dirk's ripped jeans, one of his chest smushing polos, and Dirk was just lying there like he used to, dirty and shirtless. And I had this brilliant idea of including him in the performance.
Including Dirk in your show? Without rehearsal or anything? Or you didn't ask Washford, did you?
Didn't ask Washford, did you?
Yeah, Square.
No, I did not, all right? We were in the middle of our performance. You think nature asks an opinion in the middle of creation? Dirk didn't have to do anything. I just struck up conversation. It was this sexy, witty, improvisatory repartee. He just kept saying the nicest things to me about our act and my costume and how much he liked the musculature of my shoulders. So I kept him talking and I refused to give him his clothes back.
What do you mean refused? Didn't you have to once the act was over? This is pretty hot, I get it.
What do you mean refused?
I just didn't give them back, that's all. I mean, I would have eventually, yes, but that was the genius bit. I just kept our act going. The last part of the choreography was always Washford passing the clothes to me, and then me spinning them around and around, faster and faster. Building up all this tremendous heat, this anticipation, this breathlessness, and at last second, whipping them all out into the audience and letting the audience catch them all hot and billowy. So I just kept talking to Dirk, and Washford was supposed to keep holding me in the clothes while Dirk got more and more colourful, and I laughed, and the audience laughed and screamed, and it was, my God, it was poetry!
So the clothes never got dry? I can't believe you did all this without asking Washford.
Square maybe?
I don't know. What are we going for with this guy? Friend ending?
I want to do the friend rub, but I also want to get him and Washford together.
So I think like Washford needs to kind of
Show that he's changed.
well, also that Drysdale needs to own up to what
Yes.
he's done, which
Yes.
is why we're kind of involving Washford into this ordeal.
I know, don't you think I know? In retrospect, yes, of course it was wrong. Yes. The clothes stayed a little wet. They mildewed the tiniest bit.
That'll do.
They made Washford sick. He said he had a cough. And afterwards he called it the pale betrayal. What a nonsense, dramatic exaggeration of the only good idea this act has seen in decades.
I don't get the pale part. I'm sure Washford has some good ideas too.
I'm sure Washford has some good ideas too.
Yeah.
Oh, can you point to any?
Dang, okay.
Well, you came up with the pale betrayal. Well, that's pretty cool. Or I don't know him that well yet.
Yes, marvelously original.
So you felt like you betrayed him by flirting with Dirk in the middle of a performance. I think it's creative. The result of your portrayal was a pale mold.
Triangle.
Triangle.
Yes, yes. I suppose so. I was barely flirting. I would hardly qualify it like that. Dirk was just being nice. Washford was always so damn sensitive.
He's been this way for a long time. But if you knew he was so sensitive, why did you flirt with Dirk?
Square.
It wasn't really flirting. He was being complimentary, and I was playing along. If that's flirting, then I need practice.
Supposed to practice anyways.
I was performing. I was making our act better in the process. So, what's the harm?
Sounds like you knew you were doing something uncool, but you knew how sensitive Washford was to your actions.
Oof. Either one, really. What do you think, Coach?
You'll swear.
Yes,
And you love Washford.
yes. I loved him. Dirk was just being so nice to me.
Are you that much of a pushover? Nicer than Washford?
Nicer than Washford.
No, not nicer. Of course not. Just Washford can be so mysterious. You know, he can be very difficult to read. Sometimes I didn't know where I stood with him or how he felt. It was just nice for once to be talking to someone whose every other word was how wonderful I am. Dirk told me I had inspirational extension.
What the heck does that mean?
And I do! You haven't seen it, but I'm basically one of those nesting ladders.
Sure, we'll go with that. No idea what the hell you're talking about. That makes sense, actually.
Triangle.
I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't mean to do anything wrong.
Those are completely different sentences.
I just needed to know that Washford loved me.
So you made him jealous?
I just needed him to say it, I suppose. That's all.
It's time for you and Washford to have a conversation with each other.
Maybe. It's an interesting suggestion. I'm not saying I'm convinced. I'm still hurt, but also I'm over it. And I don't care. And I don't really miss my former friend. I mean, I do miss him. Desperately. But I'm not that easy. I mean, I don't want to be. I would so much rather be suave. Genuinely suave. I've always wanted to be more mysterious than I am.
You don't have to be mysterious, Drysdale. You just have to be honest.
You sound like Washford. How do you know he even wants to be with me again?
Because we just talked. He told me. He asked me to come and talk to you.
Oh no,
What's wrong?
nothing. I just haven't cried in years. Call his name for me, would you?
I've already done so.
Call for Washford.
I've already done so.
Call his name!
I've already done so. Washford.
Again.
Washford.
Your calls are met with silence. No Washford.
Just talked.
Oh my goodness.
And he does not arrive. It might be over, Sheriff. I have some drying out to do. Please leave me.
Okay.
Wow.
There's no yelling when you enter the laundry room today, but the tension is the thickest it's ever been. Harper and Dirk stand facing away from each other, neither speaking to the other. They perk up when they see you. It seems your little discussion the other day hasn't affected your relationship with them.
Okay.
No matter what I say, no matter what I do, I can't get Durkee to see how much he hurts me.
Harper will never evaluate her behavior, ever. So, we need an outsider's perspective.
You're good with this stuff, right?
No.
Just tell us what to do.
Be normal.
I'm at my fucking wit's end. I'll take it.
Be normal.
I just feel paralyzed when I think of leaving or staying.
I don't want Durkee to leave
What?
ever. But I don't know how to make him understand my feelings.
Be normal.
Please just tell us what to do. I'm over this.
Be normal. You two are toxic. Make a clean break. You'd be ashamed to throw away such a beautiful relationship. Stop involving me in your bullshit.
Circle. No, I'm kidding. Square, I suppose.
Sure, square.
Dirk places a gentle hand on Harper's shoulder, turning her to face him and tilting her chin up towards his face.
I guess we're not really going to see Clarence then, right? The clean version of him?
Nope, guess not.
It's always been you and me against the world, hasn't it, babe?
It has, yeah.
Everyone tries to say we're toxic, that we're unhealthy.
That is still true, yeah.
Who the hell are they to tell us we're dragging each other down? Who are they to call you a shrieking harpy who sinks her claws into anyone who will tolerate her for longer than 5 minutes?
Okay, we didn't say that.
Yeah, you're right. And what does it matter if everyone calls you a low-down, dirty, cheating, lying dog who slings his 100% cotton dick all over the house?
What do you mean, everyone?
Who cares if everyone thinks I'm the best thing that's ever happened to you and you routinely disrespect me in our relationship?
Nobody says that but you.
No, baby, everyone says that to me all the time. Like how lucky you are I put up with you.
Pretty sure you're the one who's lucky I put up with you.
No, that's definitely you.
Oh, wow.
You don't even talk to anyone but me.
Things are deteriorating quickly between the two of them. Harper takes a step closer, jabbing her finger into Dirk's chest.
Oh, yeah? And why is that exactly? Is it because you're keeping me busy worrying about you while you treat me like shit?
Don't fucking poke me, Harper.
Oh, you don't like this?
She pokes him hard, deliberately provoking him.
Harper?
Hey, why don't we just all calm down? I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. Don't nobody want to hear all this.
It's either that or let's just all calm down.
That's not gonna work here.
Not with these two. These
No.
two are wild.
Harper and Dirk both turn to you immediately, throwing their arms around each other's shoulders and smiling.
Oh.
Hey, we really gotta thank you.
I did nothing.
You do?
Everyone wants us to fail, but you kept us together.
I did nothing.
You're the only one who believes in us as much as we do.
I did nothing. Do you believe in yourselves? Of course I do.
Triangle.
Right.
Of course.
So much.
Harper and Dirk look at each other, sharing a silent look you can't decipher. They turn to you once again.
Durkee and our relationship is totally perfect.
Right.
Yeah, nothing to work on. No flaws at all.
Right.
So, why not make our relationship even more perfect?
What?
They both hold their hands out to you, like villains in a fantasy story, tempting the hero.
Won't you complete us?
Make us the happiest couple in the world.
Date us?
Okay.
Can't we be friends?
I thought you never asked. Can we just be friends? Both of you just stay away from me.
I swear I would choose circle.
Be friends.
That's on you, coach. You got the controller. You get to decide. But for me, no. It's a negative.
You know what? You're so right. Durkee can't break your heart if you aren't dating him.
And Harper can't trap you forever if you're not dating her.
They smile pleasantly at you, each pointedly ignoring the other.
I can see this is going to be a bit of a friendship already. Are you two okay? You both make excellent points. I'm gonna say circle.
I think you mean one of us did.
Yeah, me.
I think you meant to say she, Turkey. I'm the only correct one here.
Don't you worry about anything Harper says. We're gonna be just fine.
The two of them stroll right up to you, linking arms with you on either side.
And you just ignore Turkey. Just anytime you feel like it.
I don't know what's the hell is gonna happen whenever you realize them.
Both Harper and Dirk tighten their grips on your arms, pulling you back and forth between them.
See?
This is gonna be the start of a beautiful friendship.
Hey.
I know you'll never do me dirty.
And a healthy one, too.
Yay.
Friends like us should stick together. Forever.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Well, time for bed. Time to wake up and get them out of the house. ASAP as possible. But also, like, what the heck, Washford? Why do we still have to interact with Drysdale one more time?
Look, Turkey! My best friend is here.
That was the very quick elevation.
Our best friend.
My best friend.
What can we do for you, best friend?
Get out of my house. How about you become the bestest friends in the world as humans?
So you're going to realize us both?
Uh-huh.
Turkey won't be able to get away from me in the human world, will he?
I can't speak to that part, but yes, I'm going to realize you both.
Here goes something.
The spectral energy flows through your deviators, and what was once merely your laundry hamper and dirty clothes become...
We now have.
That's more like it.
Yeah.
This guy's got 3 belts on. And I would say that, you know, we've had this conversation before about like potentially, well, me potentially being a cosplayer for Dirk. I would fare
3
better.
belts.
I think I would fare better with this idea than the other one he had.
Yeah.
But even then, that's still a lot to obtain.
Oh my god. I feel so free.
Dirk laughs, giving himself a little twirl and waving his arms.
I can just go wherever I want, anytime I want. I can make myself dirty or clean.
Dirk is overjoyed, feeling himself and testing his arms and legs with silly little waving motions. Harper, on the other hand, only wraps her arms around herself, looking rather depressed.
What?
I feel so empty.
Well, you know how clothes leave the hamper.
Right.
No more dirty laundry. No more lost objects.
Dirk throws his arm around Harper's shoulders, pulling her in close and kissing her temple.
Looks like you're gonna have to find happiness without trapping someone.
That's not funny, Turkey. This is serious.
His delivery could be better, but he's right.
Oh,
Well, thanks, pal. I'm off.
wait. What about us?
Dirk hurries away from the two of you without another word.
How can he just go?
Despite Harper's best efforts, Dirk leaves her behind the moment they exit the
Oh
house.
my gosh.
The two of them search for their callings as humans, both at opposite ends of the spectrum. Dirk enjoys his freedom at first, travelling the globe and doing just as he pleases. Something
Goes
calls
back
him
to
back
this
to your
bar.
hometown. Harper, spurred by her fury in the wake of Dirk's immediate abandonment, attempts to do the same thing as he, but finds none of her travels satisfy her in the same way life at home once had. The two of them meet at the airport by chance, but time apart has not healed their toxicity. Their argument is only interrupted by another, louder argument. A couple who appear to be fighting over a bad tattoo. A light bulb goes off in each of them. Inspired, they board their flight home and begin plans for their new lives. Harper immediately begins an apprenticeship with a tattoo artist, opening up her own tattoo parlor, once she's properly certified. Commitment by Harper. Dirk sets up shop directly across the street from Harper, opening his own med spa that deals exclusively in laser tattoo removal. Freedom by Dirk. Both shops have their grand opening the same day. Dirk and Harper each insist they've been shamelessly copied by the other.
Wow, toxic to the end.
Okay.
Valdivianites, why are you doing this? Don't you know I'm your CEO, David Most? You have to listen to me. And if you don't listen to me, I'm going to fire you. That's right, all of you. Do you think I can't? I can do that. I have the power. Here, look. You're all fired. Call OSHA. I don't care. I don't even know what OSHA stands for. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I take that back. I don't want to fire you. I don't want to fire anyone. But listen, the government says if the perpetrator doesn't hand over the glasses voluntarily, I'm fired. I told them they couldn't fire me, but apparently I gave them majority ownership of the company during a bender, and so they totally can. So come on, please. Please just turn over the glasses. Pretty please.
So, anyway, Dorian. Last time you saw Dorian, you had a conversation with what happened to Keith. Dorian was pretty shaken up, so we, Washford, and Washford is doing flips of friendship for you. Drysdale, you call out to Washford for Drysdale, but the call was left unheeded. Drysdale needed some time alone. Harper, you left Harper and Dirk in their toxic relationship. You've also earned their hatred.
Learn their age.
That's just how they are. Oh. Okay, well, you never had anything like that. So. That's weird. I guess we'll get this whole thing with Drysdale out of the way right now.
Ah, Sheriff, there you are. I am quite glad that you've returned. I've been sitting on some very big thoughts, and I haven't had the opportunity to express them until now. And as you can imagine, sitting on anything big for a long period of time makes me antsy. And you even got me to weep openly, which is something that only those with the most exclusive of backstage passes ever get to see. Points. So, to begin, I've been thinking about you. Did you know that you can be unbelievably annoying?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Frustrating to the point of nausea. But I have to tell you, I like it.
Okay.
I know. That expression on your face, I'm assuming it's shock. Yes?
Not really. Yeah, Sean. Closer to amusement. No, I have no reaction to what you just said.
What are you going?
I'm gonna hit circle.
See?
Yeah,
This is what I mean.
stumble on that one.
Nausea. I'm accustomed to seeing mostly awe, admiration, love, worship, etc. on the faces of folk in my audience, so I'm trying to get better at deciphering facial expressions that aren't that.
How good of you. Excellent skill right there.
Anyway, you're annoying, and I also like you. And I appreciate your, well, let's just call it what it is, friendship. So I'm wondering if you'd like to officially call yourself my friend.
LOL, I'd love that. Let's do it. Thank you. Thanks for liking me, but I kind of can't stand you, so now I'm good.
You better
Let's
quit trying.
Do it we shall! The friendship, I mean, nothing else. Oh, nothing more. I mean, dear Barbara, you know what I mean.
Who's Barbara?
Right.
You and me against linoleum, cherub.
Not bad.
So what the heck was the whole thing about Washford and Drysdale?
I have no idea.
I-
Cause shouldn't they have like kissed and made up and
We're gonna reset the day and find this out before we close out. Because I don't want this looming over for me for the next time.
okay. You can go to bed whenever, can't you?
Yeah, I just did.
Oh, okay.
I think I'll just go back to Drysdale.
Friend. Ooh, chum. Compatriot. Oh, familiar. I like that. A little bit of the dark and sensual. What can I do for you, familiar mine?
Swear.
Ah, cherub. I've tried. When I call him, he doesn't come. What can be done?
I'll see what I can do.
Might be for nothing. But at least we have each other.
Oh my gosh, guys,
Yeah, that was
And
the
Washford.
dumbest thing.
come on.
My, your fantastic red shirt. The crimson of a burning sunset. I love it!
I don't
To
care
what
right
may I attribute your presence?
Dude,
Together.
yes.
Well, that would be quite a thing.
You guys have been fighting for this the
That
entire
would
time.
be the joy of my eternity.
Okay, yeah.
But there are conditions.
Words, yes, please.
There always have been, I
Put them out of the way.
suppose. But at long last I can name them.
Okay.
I will no longer watch silently while the love I pour into him is siphoned off in dalliances with bare-chested lollygaggers.
They're out of the house, dude.
I must have his eyes on mine with the recognition of the past. He must say that he is sorry. I'm almost embarrassed by the simplicity of my request.
Don't
Until
you?
that comes, I will not move 1 inch.
But I think he just did.
Oh,
He's ready to
I cannot breathe. And you, do you think I should go?
Yes.
We are. We always have been. I cannot thank you enough. What selflessness, what dedication, not just to a friendship, but to the higher meaning of love. You truly are precious to me.
Okay, yeah, fine, whatever. Oh, I gotta go to bed again. Crap. All right. The most important meal of the day, living it up, Gary's by Black. Sort each other out, please.
Friend. Ooh, chum.
Yeah.
Come,
yeah,
what can
yeah,
I do
yeah,
for you?
Yeah.
Familiar mine. Well, yes, I could, I suppose. I have the capability, but what would it accomplish? What possible good could that do except perhaps to
Guys,
exercise my
stop
voice, which needs
being
more
so
exercise
worried.
because it is already in exceptionally perfect condition. Washford does not answer me. I fear I shall never speak to him again.
What?
Please try.
Washford? Hello? Washford, hear my cry. Fine. Push it today, aren't we? Washford!
He scoffs, hurt evident in his eyes.
See? Nothing. Nothing at
Hello, Drysdale. You've never seen Drysdale so lost for words. He
Finally.
looks positively taken aback.
Hello. I didn't think you'd come.
I know. I didn't think I would either, truthfully. With so much water bearing up under our bridge, I thought the fire between us would long since have been drowned. But when I heard your voice,
My voice?
I couldn't resist.
Oh, my darling. You never could resist my calling to you, could you?
My being sings to the thunder of your merest whisper, my love.
Oh, hush, you flirt. Never hush. Flirt with me. Forever.
It makes me so happy to see you two happy. I would be honored to be friends with you both.
And we, dear one, are honored to have you.
Cool.
There is no poetry true enough for the gratitude that dwells in my heart for what you have done.
Oh, Washy, please. I've got just the thing to say.
Do you now? My whole is being baited. I mean, my whole being is baited.
Yeah.
Cherub, I love
What?
you more than diamonds.
Good God.
Is that a lie?
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, good. I truly could not think of a way to be more clear about that, Washy.
Neither could I, my love.
Dear friend,
Oh,
I
sorry.
hate to say it, but we're going to go. Just for a bit. We have quite a lot to catch up on, and, well,
It's private. Thanks be to all that is holy. We have privacy to seek.
Have fun, you two. Now I gotta go to sleep. Get you out of my house. Alright, yep. The most important meal of the day. Gary's way, blah. Either one of them, I guess.
And a pleasant deed, darling little.
what did you just say, Washy? It sounded ridiculous.
Oh, together.
Alright, realize.
Real. Real. My love.
We shall be real. Oh, dear Barbara, I always dreamed this day
Where's
would
that
come.
Barbara again?
I just have to say, I am
Are you
blown
Barbara?
away that it's come at the hands of our lovely new
They
friend.
just named us that?
You knew this day would come.
Well, yes.
You knew that one day we would cease to be machines and be magically transmuted into actual living, breathing human beings through some shade-based alchemy.
Yes, of course I knew. And look, it's happening. So there.
Ah, Drydy, I do love you more than life.
Cool, yeah.
Okay, you do. Now kiss.
The spectral energy flows through your deviators, and what was once merely a washer and dry unit becomes
Okay.
Looks so similar.
Spandexy.
Washford and Drysdale look each other up and down in disbelief and then joy, each examining the other and laughing. Drydy, my God, look at you.
Washy, you living God. Look at you.
Living. You called me living.
That I did, darling. Light of my life. And now we can truly live together.
Now that we're men.
Drysdale lifts Washford into his arms, the two of them sharing a tender embrace.
You two look so happy.
Washford and Drysdale did at least one thing together perfectly, and now in their human forms they took to it once more. Not being made of metal made them fly faster and higher than ever before. As an acrobatic duo, they remained unmatched, and they've added several new skills to their combined repertoire. Drysdale took up aerial silks, lyra, and pole dancing. Washford became quite proficient at juggling swords and fire, and together they perfected a tandem trick diving routine. They're currently working on an act that incorporates silk, fire, and acrobatics in a single series of tricks. And so far, only one doublet has been burned to ash. They are hopeful, adored, and they are very much in love.
Okay. Now. Yeah. Actually, I don't even know where I'm going. Okay, come on. You realize Washford and Drysdale became an unrivaled acrobatic duo, and they're very much in love. Washford and Drysdale become friends again thanks to your advice. We're gonna close it here.
Made a lot of progress, I'd say.
Oh yeah.
A
Okay.
good call finishing up those two
Yeah.
and not leaving them for the next one.
Boy, they love to talk.
All right. Well, we don't have Ray here.
Alright. We'll do the PS list.
All right. So what's our recap?
Well, folks, we had a lot and lots of fun today. But you know what's not fun? Being caught in the middle of a heated debate because one person cheated on the other one, yeah, and having another couple featuring one of those people being the one that they cheated with, and you're trying to get both sets of couples together too. And you're caught in the middle, and you're at this point trying to figure out what to do yourself too, because apparently we're the most irresistible person alive, as it should be. It is Wolf's Life after all. So, remember, drive safe, don't die, take care of your mind, take care of your body, take care of your spirit.
And with that being said, we shall see you tomorrow with Arkham Asylum.
That's fine by me, but I thought we wanted to do my game for the obscure thing.
That's what it was. Yeah, I was still stuck in the routine. Okay, yeah. Obscure game number 6 on our path.
Mm-hmm. And boy, which means it'll be my pick, and oh boy, do I have a walk down memory lane for you guys.
Maybe. Possibly.
We'll try. Okay, good point. We'll try. We'll try that. That'll be the A plan, but as we know, but
it's not Mr. Mosquito. Okay?
No, it's a game people have heard about, based off of a movie people have heard about too. But the thing is, that movie is not fondly remembered, and neither is this game. So that's why I say we're gonna have some controversies this time.
All right. Well, figure it out
Bye.
then. See you later.